Hey Lemon Squeezies, it's Ain't That a Mother. I'm coming to you guys this week with my 31 week update. This week the baby is the size of a bunch of asparagus, and I guess that's more to demonstrate her length than her weight. She weighs right now, they say, probably about 4.5 pounds, so she's getting up there. And as of today, I'm actually 32 weeks and 3 days, so we're moving right along. I have about 53 days left, I believe, until my due date, so we're getting really close to time to meet BLT. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all of my fellow Mexicanos. I wish I could go out and have a couple margaritas or some chips and guac or something like that, but I'm in the house tonight. But I hope that everybody's having a good time, and please no drinking and driving. That's all I ask. Excuse me. So for this week, my symptoms aren't as bad as they were last week. I told you guys last week that I felt like I was just complaining instead of giving a list of symptoms. So this week hasn't been quite as bad. My appetite has definitely increased. I've been eating a lot more lately. I'm interested to see if I've been gaining any weight, though, because of what I've actually been eating, which we'll talk more about a little bit more during my cravings. But I've been eating lots of fruits and vegetables. Like, I haven't been eating a lot of empty calories and stuff like that lately. So I'm constantly full, but I'm eating the right things. Let's see. I've been really sleepy lately. Excuse me, and gassy too, obviously. I can't stop burping. But sleepy because the baby wakes me up now every night between 3 and 4 a.m. And she's usually hungry. She wants something to eat around then. And then I still am babysitting part-time. I really had planned on not babysitting at all by the time I got back from my baby shower in Ohio, but I could kind of use the money, so I haven't been turning it down. And I've only been keeping just one little girl. I have her on the weekends at night, and then I keep my nephews at night as well. But I've cut their hours back a lot as well. They used to stay with me basically 5 days straight, and they would go home for 2 days. I had to completely cut that out, and I send them home now every day at noon to give me time to be alone, to get some stuff done around the house, to get some rest. And I can't keep up with them the way that I used to. I can't bathe them, like bending over the bathtub to bathe them and stuff like that. Like, there's just been a lot of things that I haven't been able to do. And like, their little tennis shoes get left in the middle of the floor, and I can't see them over my belly anymore and things like that. So I've definitely been having to send them home a lot more than I used to. So yeah, I kind of got off topic there. I was talking about how sleepy I was, but she wakes me up at 3 o'clock, between 3 and 4 every morning. And then I usually stay up until about noon after they leave, and then I can sleep easily until 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But lately what I've been doing is I've been going for walks the past 3 days. Yeah, 3 days I've been going for walks. And I do that right before the sun goes down, so it's not too hot. And Papa went with me today. We had a really good time just walking around the neighborhood, but I usually take my phone with me and listen to music. And the first day I kind of dreaded it. I wasn't too happy about having to do it. People have been telling me for a long time that I need to get up, get out of the house, and go start doing some walking so I can prepare for labor. But after my fall on Easter, or the day before Easter, I haven't really been looking forward to it. So the first day was kind of hard for me. I did one lap around my neighborhood. Basically, I went to the end of the street where it dead ends, and then I circled back around and went up to where there's a busy intersection and came back home. The first day that I walked, by the time I got back home, I was completely out of breath, and I felt really crampy, and I just didn't feel good at all. So I came in and got directly into a warm bath, and it was like as soon as I sat down in the bath water, I felt better. But it kind of scared me a little bit because my sister had kind of jokingly said, okay, don't start all that walking and then start contractions. So I was just praying like, Lord, I hope I didn't unjar anything in there. But once I got in the water, I was fine. So What I realized though is where I made my mistake is I was trying to talk on the phone and walk. So the past 2 days that I've walked, no talking on the phone. I turned my ringer off and I just listen to my music and just kind of zone out and, you know, feel the sun and wave at the neighbors and stuff like that. But I've been able to walk twice as far now. So instead of just doing 1 lap around the neighborhood, I'm able to do 2 now. And the past 2 days I haven't had any cramping or anything like that. So it's slowly getting better. And it's something that my body calls for now. So it's like my body knows, okay, it's time for us to go take our walk. And afterwards I come home and take a shower and try to unwind and stuff like that before the second part of my day starts. So that's been working out for me. My carpal tunnel, the beginning of this week kicked my ass, but the latter part of this week I've had very, very few symptoms of it. So what I realized was the more I use my hands, the worse my carpal tunnel is. So like I had told you guys how I've been doing a lot of cleaning and nesting and stuff like that. And so this week, let me see, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I did like hardcore cleaning. Like the floor in my kitchen is white. The grout is like a tannish beige color. I don't know why in God's name you would put a white floor with beige grout in the kitchen, but for some reason they did. So it gets dirty really easily. And as part of my nesting, I decided it would be smart to get on all my hands and knees and scrub the floor with a brush and you know, pull out the refrigerator and the stove and get behind that, which I'm glad I did because there was a lot of dirt under there. Like I found enough cat hair to make another cat. Like it was gross. Like I'm so glad that I was able to do that. But it was a 3-day job. I did the bathroom floor and my whole kitchen, which took me about 3 days to finish, just because I was getting tired and my knees were starting to hurt and stuff like that. But those next 3 days were hell. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I was waking up out of my sleep with carpal tunnel pain. It just hurt so bad. Like it felt like fire in my knuckles. It felt like someone had squashed my hand with a sledgehammer. It was just very, 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 very painful. Very painful. Waking up out of my sleep crying and stuff like that. After those 3 days, though, I took a break. Everything in the house is completely spotless now. I've pretty much done everything that I wanted to do. There's like maybe 3 or 4 more things that I want to do, but I don't feel like that overwhelming urge to clean anymore. I'm pretty satisfied with what I got done. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the only thing I've really been dealing with as far as carpal tunnel is concerned is these 3 fingers here have been a little on the numb side. But that's really about it. And it's not even like they're completely numb. They just feel like they're going to sleep. And that's something I can handle compared to the pain that I was dealing with before. So, and then I think too, like, you know, when you're cleaning, you're constantly wringing out the wash rags and stuff like that. And it caused my hands to get really, really fat. That's another thing. My fingers have been swollen. Usually I can get this ring off with no problem, but my fingers are swollen now. But these 3 fingers here give me the worst trouble. So I'm learning to, you know, just be mindful of that before taking on a whole bunch of work and stuff like that. I have started to get Charlie horses this week. I actually have one now. I've had it for at least an hour now, and it's kind of painful. But it's not really, really bad. But I have started to get those. I've had 3 of those in the last week. And like I said, I've been very gassy, and my skin has been really dry. As you can tell, I'm really itchy. I've been itchy for the last couple of days. I've been moisturizing my skin like crazy. And not just my belly, excuse me, but my skin has been really, really dry lately. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and like I've had more colostrum too this week. I told you guys how last week if I squeeze my nipple, like 1 little drop will come out. Well, the other night I was laying in bed and I just kind of ran my finger across my nipple and a drop came out all by itself without me even having to squeeze it. So that sounds promising. Like I'm really anxious about creating enough milk and being able to breastfeed and stuff like that. So to me, those are good signs, just to know that my body is at least beginning to do what it's supposed to do. And then all of my apps say that around this time is when I should start producing colostrum. So I've been keeping a really close eye on that. And then also I've read that I need to stop washing my chest, like my nipple area and stuff, with bar soap or with any soap at all, and just to rinse it clean, because it's actually drying out the oils in my skin that could cause my nipples to crack later and be more painful and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to remember not to do it because it's part of washing up. You know, you're in the shower and you know, I usually start with my face and chest area first. So it's kind of hard to remember not to suds up this area. But I'm trying to, you know, add it to my routine. Also this week we did the invites for my second baby shower, which Papa's parents are throwing for us. We got the invitations all done on Thursday, put those in the mail. And I'm starting to get really, really excited about that, because after that, hopefully I'll be able to start setting up her nursery and, you know, purchase a couple little last minute things. But as of right now, I'm like completely on pause. I don't want to buy anything until after that last shower, because you don't want to double buy or anything like that. So I'm really excited for this to come so I can start shopping for the baby myself. Also this week I decided to do her first load of laundry. If you guys are friends with me on Facebook or Instagram, you saw the picture where I got the all baby laundry detergent. I ordered that offline from Babies R Us with one of the gift cards that I received at my baby shower in Ohio. So I had a $5 off coupon for that, plus I had a gift card, so it was free, and then I had $5 off of what the original total should have been. So it came out to be a really good deal. I got a bottle for 96 loads for under 20 bucks. So that was pretty awesome. And I love the way it smells. I know usually people use Dreft. That's what my mom used growing up and stuff like that. But I just wanted to use something a little bit different, and I really like the way it smells. To me, it smells like Baby Magic baby lotion. So it doesn't have like that baby powder smell to it. It's just a little bit different. So I washed up her first load of laundry. And basically what I washed was just the stuff that I had put in her hospital bag. So it's mostly newborn size stuff, hats, mittens, socks, bibs, stuff like that. And my sister was like, why are you packing so much stuff for the hospital? But I just want to have different options. I don't know what I'm going to want to put on her. She's probably not going to be like fully dressed the whole time she's in the hospital, but I just want to have those options with me. And then I'm taking a couple of 0 to 3 month sizes too, just in case she is a little on the bigger side and she can't fit newborn clothes. So I got those all washed up and dried, and they smelled amazing. And what I did was I folded everything up and put them in freezer bags so that they're not getting germs on them, and so they won't lose their scent in the meantime. I'm a really big scent person. I love the smells of things. So I put them in freezer bags so that when we get to the hospital and I open the bag, they'll still smell like they did when they first came out of the dryer. So a little silly, I know, but that's just me being me. And I'm sure after the baby shower I'll probably get some other clothes that I'd rather take, and I could always wash those up and switch them out and stuff like that. But like I said, I just want to be completely prepared in case something were to happen. Let's see. Also, I've been addicted to YouTube again. I'm starting to feel a little bit anxious about her coming and, you know, being prepared and stuff like that. And so, like, with this being my first child, I tried to look up, like, newborn care and stuff like that, and I didn't really come up with much. So what I did find is labor and delivery stories. I'm addicted to those, and also 1 week postpartum videos. And you get a lot of really good information from girls in those videos because, you know, there's a lot to be learned in that first week. So I've been watching a lot of those videos, and that's usually what keeps me entertained when BLT has me up in the middle of the night. It was something else that I was about to tell y'all about, and I can't remember what it was. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to me in a second. I don't remember. But, oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. Somebody had mentioned, as far as me washing her baby clothes and the fact that that laundry detergent, it was Rainbow Bright, Davion's mom. she had mentioned how Davion, he had really sensitive skin and he wasn't able to use anything with fragrance in it. So in the case that she's sensitive to the fragrance, I do still make my own laundry detergent, so I am able to use that, and I could just use it like on my clothes or something like that. But just in case you guys were wondering, because I know that's something that she was concerned about, I have taken that into consideration. So if baby does have sensitive skin, I could always rewash those clothes in the laundry detergent that I make. And then I also plan on using that laundry detergent for her cloth diapers as well. I think that's what I wanted to tell y'all, but if not, that's something else I wanted to put in there. I don't know. I feel like it was something else. Anyways, as far as cravings this week, I've still been craving ice. But I've tried to throw that off a little bit by purchasing popsicles. Those seem to help, but they do kind of make me thirsty afterwards, but it gives me like that crunchy, cold feeling that I've been looking for. So I'm still eating ice, but just trying not to eat as much. And then I've also been craving chocolate. So instead of doing like chocolate candy bars or anything like that, I've been doing chocolate pudding, like skim milk chocolate pudding and stuff like that. That helps. Fruits and vegetables, I've been eating lots of tomatoes, lots of carrots, watermelon still, apples, not as much. I was addicted to apples in the beginning of my pregnancy, not so much anymore. Let's see, what else is in there? Grapes. Cheese. I've been eating lots of cheese. Pop and I finished off a whole block of cheese yesterday, and we went and got some grapes and stuff, and it was like I kept coming up with stuff that it would be good with. But we ate like a half a block of cheddar and some grapes last night for a midnight snack, and then I woke up first thing in the morning and finished off the rest of the block by myself. So cheese I've been really craving, which is one of my favorite things to eat anyway. I've been eating lots of cereal. And that's really about it as far as cravings are concerned. And then one of my new favorite, well, I won't say new, but one of my favorite smells is like I'm addicted to the smell of bleach now, because of all the cleaning that I've done. Bleach to me is the smell of clean. A lot of people say that it's overpowering, it's too strong, it's too chemically. But to me, I love the smell of bleach. That's what my mother always used to clean growing up. Some people like Pine Sol. The only other thing that I really like the smell of besides bleach is either Fabuloso, which they sell at like the dollar store or whatever. I love that. And the smell of like the Mr. Clean Game, because laundry is one of my other favorite scents. But bleach right now to me. And I make sure that when I do use bleach that it's nicely ventilated. I open the doors, open the windows, turn on the ceiling fans, and I also dilute the bleach. So it's not like I'm cleaning with straight bleach, but I'm addicted to the smell of bleach right now. I've even caught myself using it like as air freshener. I have a spray bottle that I use when I'm wiping things down. And I'll just spray it in the air and just kind of fan it around. I love the way it smells. So call me weird if you want, but it just smells so good to me. And then me and my brother, I was joking with him on the phone this morning, and I was like, I love the smell of laundry so much that if laundry was a flavor, that would be one of my cravings, is the way that laundry smells. Anyway, I'm getting weird. I swear there was something else as far as symptoms that I was going to tell you guys that popped in my head, and then I forgot about it. If I remember, I'll put it in the description box. If not, I'll just add it in my video for next week. So, shout out to all my new subbies, friends, followers. Shout out to everybody who's in their 2-week wait. Shout out to everybody who just got their new BFPs. Shout out to all the new babies. I've learned my lesson as far as doing names and stuff like that, but you guys know who you are. And I guess I'll do my belly shot and we'll get ready to get out of here. I need to do my eyebrows. I just haven't been feeling like it lately. So I'll show you guys Miss BLT and then we will get out of here. So let's see. Woo. So here's Big Mama. And my belly button is not even in the middle of my stomach anymore. Look at this. It's like off to the side. It used to be over here. Now it's way over here. This is where my piercing used to be. And then you can see my line, like, it's doing something weird. And then here's the stretch marks under here. Aren't those sexy? And then the old ones. But there's Miss BLT at 32 weeks and 3 days. So, it's been good talking with y'all. Take it easy, lemon squeezy.